I got a call that there was a toilet here that's all stopped up. And I see the problem. Yep. It's apocalypse. Yep. That's what's clogging. Let's see if I can flush it. No, still not going down. Let's try again. Let's try flushing again. No, I can't get this apocalypse down this toilet at all. Maybe some Marvel Strike Force infographics? Maybe that would help if I throw some in there? No. Nope, this apocalypse just won't go down. Gonna have to get the plunger or something. I'll be right with you. Hello and welcome, I am Dogbert. The plunger's on my head. You knew this one was coming. You know what it's time for. That's right, it's time for another Dogbert's Team Toilet Paper Infographic. And today it's for the Apocalypse and the Four Horsemen. A team nobody should be running in the arena because they suck. And that's the whole reason why I'm making this video, because, well, I haven't spiked the ball enough. Let's go into them. None of this should really be surprising. Now, I will tell you the ISO selections here for the Horsemen are based on this team, not with use on their own individual teams. Like I said, you should not be running it really right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it gives you an idea, if you were to run this team right now, what we would do. What it's going to be in the future, who knows? I don't. And first off, we wipe in with Red Hulk. Now, the ISO I would like on him in this team is a striker. I like Red Hulk as a striker, period. He does a massive amount of damage. This gives him an extra attack. And we have some skirmishers and a raider on this team, kind of giving it away. Now, what you're going to see here for a theme on T4s is pretty much the whole theme. It's going to be required for the basic. It does more damage. You want more damage. His special, absolutely required. This is the one that gets empowered. In order to empower it, you need to have the T4 on it. So it's absolutely required. His ultimate, also required, so he always does the battlefield effect. Otherwise, he only has a 50% chance. We're going through this pretty quick. Passive, required, of course. Everything's required. This is the most T4 heavy team I think I've ever seen. Up next, we have Rogue. That's right, we have Famine herself. And the ISO choice for her is Skirmisher. We want her to land those debuffs when she does her thing. We want her to land her stuns. And honestly, those are the only 2 turns you're going to get out of her. You don't really get to a 3rd turn where it would matter if you had Striker on that basic. But the basic is still required for outside of that. Special required, ultimate required, passive required. You don't get a choice in this thing. It's all required. If you don't remember, the basic does more damage. It's empowered also. The special is what gives her the taunt. This is what gives her a safeguard and all that other stuff. Ultimate is the stun and everything, and the passive is just in general a good passive to have, and again it's empowered. And now the whole reason why I am making this video is so I can do this. It's time for the turn of the team. And the whole reason why I wanted to do this video, because we all know who the turd is, don't we? That's right, the character that took us a year to get. Apocalypse himself. He is the turd of the team in his current state. What it will be like after this rework, I don't know. We'll find out. His ISO is Skirmisher. If you don't know why he is currently a Skirmisher, just take a look at his focus. It sucks. He won't land. He has almost no chance of landing his debuffs without Skirmisher. With a Skirmisher, he has a slightly higher chance. Still not great. His basic is required. This gives him speed up when he counterattacks, or if he just does it. So obviously you want that. He's slow as shit though, because he is the turd of the team. You get the feeling I just want to keep calling him the turd of the team. His special also required. I don't even remember what this does, but they're all pretty good on him. As far as if you look at the T4s, they're actually all need it. His ultimate also required. This is what's applying, I believe, the trauma. to everybody. And of course, his passive also required. Without this, you don't remove Safeguard. You need this to remove Safeguard. I can't really remember everything. I'm too busy calling him the turd of the team. Yep, I've enjoyed this way too much. Moving on. Archangel, by the runner-up for the turd of the team. Now, on this team, I would run him as a raider, of course, in raids with Dark Beast. Then you want to run him more as a striker. But on this team, separate from from his normal team, he is better as a raider. You can always use Blue ISO 3. It's basic. This is the only one that you don't want to use a T4 on, because it's absolute crap. Both on this team and on his own team. It is just a crap T4. What can I say? His special is required. That's what clears the debuffs. His ultimate's great because it gives him more damage, and this is his big hit. And passive, of course, required. That one's the one that gets empowered. Blah, blah, blah. Morgan Le Fay, our last Horseman, and her ISO is Striker. She's probably one of the best strikers in the game. We have 2 skirmishers and a raider, so there'll be plenty of vulnerables to go around for both her and for Red Hulk. You could run Red Hulk as a raider too, but like I said, I like him as Striker. Basic required, special required, ultimate required, passive required. The passive is, of course, empowered. The special is also empowered. That gives speed up to Apocalypse then. Ultimate's just great. Basic is just great. You want all the T4s. There's really not much to talk about, except the fact that Apocalypse is the turd of the team. Yeah, I had to get another one in there before the end of this video. So until next time, everybody.